Hi everyone, Ash here. This is Indie Insider, and my talented guest is Owen from the band Hook. How are you doing, Owen?
Hello, how you doing? Not so
Um,
bad. Thanks for having me.
no, well, thank you for taking some of your day to come and chat with me. I really appreciate it.
No, my pleasure.
I know. So, just apologies to the listeners. Our my internet connection is a bit dodgy, so that explains the gap in between me asking questions and Owen answering them. So, apologies once again.
Gives me time to think. That's fine.
Right, Owen, can you tell us how the band started, and how did you get into music and your band member?
Yeah, the band is myself, Owen on guitar and vocals, Neve on bass and vocals, and Morgan on drums. And myself and Morgan were in the band. And first, we started the band about 2019 with
Okay,
another guy, Danny. Another band kind of broke up, but we kept going. And then we recruited Neve. I think it was what year is it? It's July. This time last year, she joined the band, so as on bass. So not including lockdown and pandemic, I'd say the band
right.
is together 5 years, but this current incarnation is together just over a year.
Okay, and who's decided on the band name?
And the band name,
Yes.
um, it's a good question. We kind of spitballed loads of different ideas, but we wanted something just kind of one word, one syllable, as simple as possible. That didn't need to be explained. Kind of, we almost deliberately didn't have a story behind it. We just wanted a word that looked good on a poster, and ended up with hook. Unfortunately, if you Google hook, you either get the Robin Williams movie or Doctor Hook.
Oh,
So we have to be more specific when we tell people what to Google to look for us.
oh my word. And for somebody or people who don't know your music, how would you describe your music to them?
That's a great question because I would always describe it as something completely different than what people tell me. So we always get compared to new wave 80s bands like Elvis Costello and The Cure and The Smiths and these kind of bands.
Right.
But so yeah, I mean, I describe us as new wave indie just to kind of give people a sense of who we are. But um, I always just thought we were just a rock and roll band. But when people hear us, they kind of give us a genre. But yeah,
Right.
new wave indie rock, I suppose, is the closest we is the closest
Indie
people
rock,
can
oh, that's
imagine.
good. Now, Owen, do you and
That.
the band perform locally in Ireland, or do you tour the UK?
It's Irish gigs that we do. It's just I suppose more money is the money and fans are the two things that stop us from traveling further afield. But we get a lot of gigs around the country, so we're kept going with that. But we there's a good live music scene in Dublin where we're based. But
Okay.
we do get out and about and travel around the country.
Do you enjoy performing live? You and the band? Are you there, Owen? Hello?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
Sorry, I
sorry,
lost
I
you for a
know. This internet is terrible. I'm so
second.
sorry.
No problem. It's probably my end as well.
Oh dear, with all this hectic wind, are you also getting the same wind there than we're getting here? Are you there, Owen?
Yeah, I can hear you again. Sorry,
Oh,
I,
sorry, I
I
know
couldn't
it
hear the
seems to be
question.
going in and out. I was just asking, do you enjoy performing live with a band when you do local gigs?
I said it again. What bands do we play with? Is it?
No, do you enjoy performing live, you and the band, when you perform in your local town or wherever that you tour in the island? Do you enjoy performing live?
Oh yeah. Playing live is great. I mean, it's that energy that you have on stage. There's nothing else like it. We love playing it. It's kind of like it's not all the time because we want to record good stuff as well. But a lot of the time, it's the goal. If you can write a good song and perform it live and perform it the way you want and the way it
Right.
should be in front of people, I mean, there's nothing else like that. But so yeah, we absolutely love playing live.
And how do you juggle your personal life to your with a band? You know, do you sort of like this day I'll perform with a band or rehearse with a band, that day I'll spend time with the family. How do you juggle your personal life and performing?
Yeah, it is tough trying to make time and get everyone's schedule aligned, but it's I suppose just making the time, forcing the time because it's easy to be tired or make an excuse, but it's just about persevering and
Of
having
course.
understanding family members and
That's the most
that kind of thing. But
important.
it's always worth it. I mean, nothing else. There's nothing else like having that 3 or 4 or 5 hours in rehearsal studios or playing live, whatever is so much more better. Is more fun and more productive than lying
Of
on the couch
course.
watching
Of
TV. So
course.
it's always
And you in the band, have you ever experienced technical failures during the live performance?
it's always the fear, isn't it? That something will go wrong, and that's whether the amp isn't the way you want it to sound, or you can't hear your vocals over the guitars, and it's a lot of the time you're kind of hoping that it sounds the way you want it to sound. But
Yes.
as a guitar player, I suppose the ultimate thing is breaking the string. I mean, it's
Oh
just
no.
interrupts the performance. Or sometimes you think, oh God, do I have spare strings with me? But yeah, I mean, there's always some sort of. I'd
At
say
least you've
one
got
out of every
a,
10,
a
the live
backup
sounds
plan.
exactly as you want it. But yeah, well, yeah, you always have a backup plan, but you always have fun
No, that's
anyway.
right.
I think that's the most important thing.
And Owen, tell us, what do you like to do in your spare time?
But that's it's music, it's creativity. That's what's I mean, I don't sit on the couch easy or relaxing for me is playing music or
Yes,
being creative or writing music or whatever. So that's kind of what I do in my spare time. That's my outlet.
that's good. And where do you see you yourself in the band in 5 years?
I'd always like to think we're just making progress musically. I mean, for writing better
Right.
songs somehow, whatever that means, but just feeling like I'm progressing. But there is that sadly with artists that we crave kind of attention in an odd way. We want people to notice. So I suppose having a few extra listeners on whatever social medias people are listening to music
Yeah,
on. I mean, that's obviously you want to make an increase on that all the time and
most definitely. And
get a few more hits and a few more likes and more people at gigs.
what plans do you have in the next few weeks? Are you on tour or what gigs are you performing?
Well, we had a load of gigs this year. We yeah, we did loads of gigs. We released a single in the end of March called "The Drugs Are Working." That was our kind of like a mini EP, and
Right.
we did a load of gigs to support that. And we kind of finished up those last week or the week before. But we've started recording our next release as well. So in the next couple of weeks, we've got the drums done for that. So the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do the guitars and vocals, and Neve's going to do the bass, and we'll hopefully have something ready to go then by the end of the summer and start it all
Oh, that's good. I'm just hoping that you come to
again.
England.
Start get on the treadmill again and find more gigs and promote this thing up. Yeah, it would be great. Wish we could. Um, yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully soon, because I'd love to come and see you guys perform. If you come to England,
Yeah, absolutely. And we're always available if anyone wants to bring us across.
I'll make a plan, make a plan. And who wrote the lyrics
We're
for
more than happy to show you.
The Drugs Are Working?
Yeah, what are they about? It it gets a cheer every time. There's always somebody gets very excited when we say the drugs are working. But it's it's a song about it's a song about finding your your place in the world, I suppose. I mean, it's all very finding your own drug, whether that's whatever that takes to get you through the end of the
That's true. I actually played your
day.
song
And it's not actually about taking drugs. It's about positivity.
exactly. And
So
as a band, do you all sort of like
it's
get together and write lyrics for the songs, or does just one person write the lyrics?
it, it depends on the song. Most of the stuff we've released, I've written the lyrics and the music, but then Morgan, our drummer, writes lyrics, and he writes music as in he'll have melodies and things like that. And then Neve writes songs as well. So we all contribute when we're writing. We all contribute songs, but then even when we're doing the song in the studio, it becomes a very collaborative thing. We're all contributing ideas. So yeah, it depends on the song. But this one here was came from me, so this one was my song. But I think the next couple of songs will probably be a combination of all of us, all of our songs together, all of our writing input. So it's very collaborative, very very open. It's an open forum in the band, really.
Oh, well, that's good. At least, all of you, get together and you all do each your own, well, not your own. You all get together and you do it all, all the same. So, I mean, that's quite good, I'd say.
Yeah, and it's way more fun, I think, because I mean, Neve will have a song, and it's especially when she'll sing the song as well, so that kind of frees me up to play guitar a little bit. So and then just have other ideas come in. Like Morgan will have a melody, and that will more often than not he'll because he doesn't play guitar, he'll just sing the melody, and that kind of challenges me to come up with some chords for a song then for that song as well. So it's a nice little challenge as well for when we're writing songs when we're developing songs.
Oh, fantastic. And as I mentioned earlier, what plans do you guys have the next coming months regarding, are you doing an album or releasing another song?
Yeah, we'll do with three songs kind of half recorded, and we'll get those done and hopefully release an mini EP or an EP. Um, and then it's get more gigs again. Just kind of keep promoting ourselves and not not we don't want to disappear off the social
Sure.
media platforms for ages and then come back. I'd like to keep us present and keep releasing stuff. So yeah, if we can have an EP out by the end of the summer, I'd be very happy. And we can keep gigging as well. And we kind of get gigs all the time. There's always a live show here and there. But it's fun to have a load lined up because we had this year we had about I think 10 or 12 gigs, which is a lot for the likes of us. Um, and it was nice just to have them all listed and ready to go and have the diary planned out for 5 or 6 months. So
Oh,
hopefully
that's
we can do
good.
that again.
That's good. Well, fingers crossed for you, Owen.
Yeah, thanks a million for having us on. It's
Oh.
really nice to talk.
Well, because of the bad signal, I'll have to say that we're running out of time. But before we go, if you could just tell us where people can follow you and to buy your music on social media.
The handles are at Listen to Hook, so we're all the same. So whatever platform you're on, and then if you want to buy our music, if you want to donate a few euros or pounds, whatever, we're on listentohook.bandcamp.com. That's where you can actually purchase items, and we also have a merch page. So if you go to Linktree, a lot of musicians use Linktree now. So Linktree, listen to Hook, and you'll get some merch there
That's
as well,
perfect. Well,
some t-shirts and different things. So
Owen,
um, yeah, you'll
thank
find
you
us
once again.
if you root around the internet, you'll find us. Thanks so much. It was lovely to talk to you.
Yeah, you too, Aaron, and enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch up soon.
Take care. Bye
Thanks,
bye.
Aaron. Bye.